Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hot Dog Hour. It's New Year's Eve, and your resolutions are already null and void. That is right. You failed yourself. You failed your family. You have failed your country. See, last week you had it all figured out, right? You had a resolution. You had a plan. But that was last week. And now it's New Year's Eve, which means it's time for action. See, when you're not in the midst of something, it's so easy to agree to it. I'll go running tomorrow. I'll give up cake tomorrow. Maybe I'll stop smoking crack tomorrow. You know, it's easy to smoke weed and think, man, I got to stop smoking weed. It's easy to think that while you're grinding it up too, or buying it from a small business owner on the corner. And why is that? Why is it that planning seems so possible and execution so impossible? Here's the truth. Life is not about execution, folks. It's about preparing. It's about keeping yourself busy by preparing tasks and then preparing for those prepared tasks. Today we're going to talk about how you're going to act in the new year. I know you're an animal. You're watching this show. But it doesn't mean all is lost, okay? It doesn't mean you should go hang it up. Doesn't mean you're a piece of shit. It means it's time to get started.
Okay. Yeah, okay. You just call me back whenever. I'm available all night. I love you.
Hey, what's up, Joey? Oh, shit. Are you all right?
No, my grandpa died. Yeah, my grandpa's dead. He's just, but it's fine. This happens. Just sit down. It's not a big deal. I promise. Honestly, I'm not even sad. It's just shocking because he was, healthy. And
I'm sorry, man. How old was he?
That's the thing. He was 97. We all thought he was gonna make it to 100 or something. Just 97 just feels like it wasn't supposed to go out that way.
I mean, 97. That's
97.
It's a pretty long time, right? I mean, it's right.
It's something funny. I don't know.
No, I'm just. It's not funny. I'm just saying. I mean, grandparents die when they're 80, 85. I don't know, maybe 90. Some people die when they're 15. I mean, 97. I mean.
So he died at the wrong age? You're supposed to die sooner? Is that what would make you happy? I don't know.
No. I'm just saying 97. I mean, you're kind of getting a little greedy, right? I mean. What more did he have to do, right? I mean,
he's greedy because he wanted to live as long as he possibly could. That makes him a bad person.
I'm just saying, what more could he have done? What is he working on something? I mean,
yeah, he's working on lots of projects. He's a marine biologist. He was working on a textbook. You know this.
Oh, because he knows so much about marine biology. I mean,
yeah, he does know. And honestly, Alex, based on living with you, he clearly knows more about sea creatures than you'll ever understand. Yeah. Talking about death in my family, laughing at me.
You stop it right there. Your grandpa is a real son of a gun. You know that? 97. You know what? You and your whole family better think long and hard about this, all right? Not about how you feel, but about how you're making the rest of us feel.
Yeah, that's what we'll think at his funeral. All about Alex.
97. I want you to think 97. That's what I want you to think. 97.
Okay. Yeah, I know what this is about. This is about your fish.
No, it's not about the fish.
To my immediate right, he's lean, he's mean, he's an Italian machine, and he lives right near me, Nick Libutti! Don't be afraid to fucking clap. Bunch of dickheads. God.
I'm not gonna clap for myself, even though I
Wow.
just did.
You should. Right.
Even though I just did.
Next to him, folks, this man knows more secrets about me than anyone. okay, than anyone. The only other person who knows more secrets about me than him or at the same level is John Kohler, okay? That's why they both come on the program, because I owe them. He's got the secret sauce. He's got the connections, okay? He'll make a phone call. Your day will go from north, south, east, west, up, down, left, right, A, B, start. Put your hands together right now. For Tim Warner!
Thank you.
Also known as T. Warren Clutch.
Thank you.
Yes, and you got a coffee. Where's the coffee from? Shout it out.
Regina Cafe.
Regina Cafe. Are they a small business or
small
are they
business.
small business? Shout
Small
out
business.
Regina. Shout out Regina.
Shout out small businesses. Everywhere.
Folks, how's it going, guys? Listen,
It's fantastic. Thank you for having us.
do you have resolutions? Tell me, do you pick resolutions and genuinely believe that you will follow them, or are you a normal person?
I'll start. No. I every time it hits December 25th, I guess, we'll call it Christmas Day, I was like, oh yeah, I should do something new like in a couple weeks. Like I'll try January. No, I'd never do that.
Try January.
I did it for a couple days and then I was shaking a lot and I was like, I probably should just keep drinking, I think.
Couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. Having
stop
coffee at 9
gotta stop
o'clock
the
at night,
shakes.
you know, it's just that's why I cross my legs.
Do you think people still believe in resolutions?
I think so.
You do?
I think some people
I think some people
I think
do.
some people do. I mean,
Right, well, they're stupid.
right. Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. Yeah.
I just don't. I think that people pick resolutions that are very shallow. You know, myself included. Like every resolution I pick is a simple, like you said, stop drinking, eat better,
Yeah.
run more.
Yeah, workout.
It's like none of those address the actual problem, right? I think a resolution would be like go to therapy. Call my father, right? That would be that would be a New Year's resolution. Like people go like I'm going to eat better and run and then I'll stop being a dick. It's like no. You need to stop being a dick.
First.
Yeah.
You need to stop being a dick first to then. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I think that everyone
Yeah.
has resolutions that are not actually healing themselves. They're like little Band-Aids, you know?
Yeah,
They're
definitely.
like little
100%.
Band-Aids. And that's what I feel like it's gotten worse over time. Like I feel like now resolutions are more for other people than they're even for yourself.
I agree. I mean, I think part of it is the simple fact that people like exactly what it is. Where you're like, New Year, I'm gonna do this, and I hate to sound like Andrew Huberman, but being like, why are you like that specific piece of like January 1st? That's when I'm gonna start.
Yeah, why do you have to wait for the year
right?
to end
Exactly.
to, like,
and I
make
feel like
it,
that's
you know?
very like Huberman Labs to say. Be like, today is the day to make change. Like, or actually, probably it's probably more like Goggins to be like, today is the day that you change, and like you have the discipline. Like, get off your fucking ass. But like, truly, like, why does that just if you want to do something, just like
It's just a day.
it's just a day.
it's
It's
just a day.
any
Like
it's
today,
any
dude,
it's
okay,
any day.
so
Any day.
Today
yeah.
I was getting ready for this and I was packing my camera and everything. And I laughed for a second because I was like, today's December 30th.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow's the 31st. And then the day after that is Thursday, but it's 2026. Like, you know what I mean?
All
like,
I
it's
said is
like,
just another
I
day
was
to
like,
wake
this is so stupid. Like, people don't, I think it's like you said, like, a resolution should be, I'm going to treat my body better and I'm going to create more discipline in my life or blah, 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 which can manifest in the form of like, I'm going to go jog or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't think people think like that. I think people are just like, I need to run because I don't run. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I
like
mean?
now's the time.
Whereas,
now's
like,
the time to do it. Yeah.
You're on the right track, but it's like, like, I feel like it's a resolution. It's not
Right.
like a hobby you're
Yeah,
gonna pick
yeah,
up.
the word is a
it's
little-
a resolution. It's a change. It's a fundamental change to your
Yeah.
person or your mind or your soul. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like you should be saying, "How am I going to change my boundaries?" Like, but then it all
And-
whittles down to like, "I'm going to eat more broccoli."
Well, and the best example of that is dry January, because then it's like, all right, then what happens February 1? You just
Yeah,
start
it's just,
fucking
what is-
pounding
That's
them
so
again.
true.
It's like,
that is
what are
the
we
most
doing?
performative. When I see people, I'm like, "You
Yeah.
want to get a drink?" They're like, "No, I'm doing dry January." I'm like, "Okay, because your life's going to change in 28 days
Yeah.
of not drinking alcohol."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so
And
crazy.
it was funny. A buddy of mine was working at a gym, and he said that the memberships just shoot up.
Yeah.
First week of January.
Every year.
And he's like, it's going to be busy. It's going to be all these people signing up. And then within weeks, they're all gone. It's like, then what are we even doing? Just so you can post on Instagram saying that, you know, like nothing.
That
nothing
is
against
so,
working
that
out.
is so true, though.
I should work out.
Those
but
are
I'm not
those are the
gonna.
worst days. And then you're like, give it like 2 weeks, and then it just
Yeah, and
significantly
everybody's
drops.
gone.
No, dude, and you're right. And can I tell you the
And then
truth?
it's the regulars who are there who are actually trying to, you know, people who don't just show up.
The people who didn't wait till January 1 to do
Exactly.
it. And
Bro,
like
and it's
I'm all for
crazy.
I'm all for like if you're going to try to like make a change, but it's like yeah, I feel like it's just so you're trying to it's like you're thinking like Thursday's the new year. It's like just so it's so weird.
Thursday, I'm gonna bench press.
Yeah.
Dude, but you're right. It's like, and it comes down to, excuse me. You're right, Tim, because it comes down to people are doing it for everyone else. They're doing it, like you said, for social media, where it's like, do you want to eat broccoli or do you want to like be with your buddy and go like, hey, you know, did you hear? I'm eating broccoli now.
It's on my close
You know,
friend's
I don't know
story.
if you guys heard this, but I'm eating broccoli now. It's on my close friends.
You are?
Yeah, I'm eating broccoli. So if you want to tell people, I'm like a really
You
good
know
person.
broccoli now? Oh, you knew? He told you?
I'm like a really good person. Like I am really amazing.
best.
Yeah, what can I say? I eat broccoli. Now, here's the question though. Do you think now here's the next thought I had though, because I was thinking today about how wow, dude, it's all nonsense, the resolution stuff. But then I realized something else. I realized I think that at this point the economy hinges on people having resolutions.
100%.
Do tell.
Because if nobody had a resolution, then Crunch Fitness is going to fucking close. Like, I work in retail, right? So we're always like, oh, December.
Yeah.
December.
Black Friday.
So
all
it's
that.
like, do you think that gyms are like January?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. 100%.
Like
Yeah.
I just want you to know, and this is a message for all of the New Year's resolution fitness freaks out there, okay? Because of you, you people who decide on January 1st that you're going to work out until January 16th, you are the reason why you have to go in to cancel a membership because they're like, we're not going to give you guys up. You guys are too good. So thanks.
Yeah. Wow, I never even thought of it that way. I was just
On
gonna
the
say
phone? No.
Yeah.
You have to come inside.
that's such don't even I ordered something online from Uniqlo and went to return and they went, this is an online order. We can't do that in the store. You have to ship it back.
Wow.
I was like, what?
Can you go outside and just put a stamp on it and be like,
I know,
Put it in their
right?
mailbox.
Yeah. Be like,
A
"Where's your
forever
mailbox?"
stamp. A forever
forever
stamp.
stamp.
Forever
of
stamp.
course.
Yeah, where's
Sponsor
your
of the
mailbox?
show.
I was just gonna jump in and just say that. Jump in. That was a corporate word.
Oh, jeez.
I was just gonna add.
Which bucket?
Can we circle back or?
Shut up. I was just gonna add to that and say that while January is probably the peak month for gyms, liquor stores are probably fiending January, but February is a good month. February, they're back. They're back.
Bars are back.
Interesting.
Yep.
Unless now, do you think some people have a resolution to drink more?
I hope so.
Well, we know somebody who did that.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend Colin.
Yeah, Colin did that.
Go ahead, Google image him. That'll make a lot of sense.
he wanted to drink more. He said, "I'm not drinking enough. I should do more of this."
That's actually verbatim what he said.
Right, here's the thing. Who's really more of a scumbag here? Colin, who says, my resolution is to drink more alcohol.
Yeah.
Or honest, or someone who's like, by the end of 2026, I'm going to be bench pressing, deadlifting, squatting, rowing.
I have more respect for the self-awareness.
I have more respect for the
100%.
self-awareness.
Yeah.
Colin
He
goes,
knows who he is.
hey,
He's
you
not
know what?
trying to hide it.
We're not.
Colin goes, you know what? I had a little fun. I could have a little more.
We could all be like,
Can
Colin.
always have a little more fun.
That's right. Everyone be like Colin. That
Everyone
is-
have fun. Everyone have fun and fun and equal playing time.
having fun and equal playing time, which maybe that is the issue with resolutions. Do you think that people need to create a fun resolution? I think that everyone's resolution is always negative. Like everyone's resolution is like, I'm a piece of shit. I have to run more. I eat too much pizza. I stay up too late. I want someone. What if we do like a Kamala Harris resolution?
Write a book.
I want more joy. for 2026. I want more joy. That's my resolution. Because now here's why this is a perfect resolution. Because I don't have to tell you anything. And I don't have to tell you how I'm getting more joy. My resolution is more joy. Now, does that mean I'm running more, or does that mean I'm lopping heads off in the park?
Like, exactly my question was, how do you measure joy?
It's not for you to worry about.
No, but I'm
It's
saying that's
my
perfect.
resolution.
That's perfect.
Subjective.
It's very
That is
subjective.
joy.
Exactly. As is every other one, by the way. I'm going to run more. Well, what does that mean? Run more. I'm going to run more. You think running is why your life is where it is? Buddy, listen to me and listen good. You're going to run right into more problems doing that.
You hear that?
You hear that?
You're going to run into more problems.
There's a funny thing that happens in the new year where people get their mindset shift because it's 2026. People's mindsets shift because of entering into 2026. Why do they shift out? What do you think people need to do to keep the momentum? Do you think that it's distraction? Do you think it's human nature? I think it's human nature. I think in a roundabout way, the human nature to preserve is in not changing.
Yeah, I'm such a routine-based person. Like down to the smallest, dumbest little things. And if my routine's thrown off, it's like, well, a resolution, you could change your routine or you can make your routine better. And slowly over time, you can overdo it. But I don't know if I wipe my ass with the left hand or the right hand. If I don't do it the right way, it's going to throw me off. But
Well, I was just going to mention what we were talking about before, the coffee schedule. The
oh,
coffee
yes,
and
of
breakfast
course.
schedule.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
I
If I
mean,
don't have 1.5 cups between
yeah.
the hours of 9 a.m. and 11 a.m.,
yeah.
I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, it's done.
I'm losing my
So you
or
think
it-
that's why?
Day's done.
Yeah.
Or you're drinking at night.
Yeah.
So the coffee is an anchoring. I wonder if that's why I'm so all over the place. I don't drink coffee.
Can't imagine what would happen if you did.
I think my heart would explode.
I can't imagine.
I kind of want to see it.
I don't want to see it. All right, right now, here, live on... No. We're going to give him coffee.
Live on the show.
Alex, have you had a resolution that you actually honored?
I don't think so, dude. I'm not a big believer in resolutions.
I'm not either.
I'm not a
Yeah.
big believer in resolutions, mostly because everything I do is right.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, everything I do is correct, okay? You're the problem. No, I don't really believe in a resolution because I've realized I don't believe in anything, I think, is the problem.
I think that helps.
I am every day changing what I have a very unique blend of Italian hard-headedness and low self-esteem. So I'm a hardhead who never believes I'm right. And I'm hard-headed about that belief.
Sure.
So anything I do, like I will turn, I don't know how I'm not in a cult or something, honestly. If I lived in California, I would be in a cult. Like
No, you'd be
I
like
can,
a leader of the cult.
I can turn the corner. That would be sick.
You'd be good at it.
I could turn the corner. Like I'll have a conversation with someone and my whole worldview, I'll be like, what the fuck do I know?
Yeah,
I don't know anything. What the fuck? So I'll tell you what, my resolution is to be more ignorant. That's my resolution.
God.
I'm going to be more ignorant. I'm going to be more hedonistic. How about that?
Yeah.
Please.
Be more divisive.
By the way, which is
More
by the way,
divisive.
which is what many of the comedians in New York City are doing. I'll never forget one time I was on a train with somebody and they're talking to me and he goes, you know, I think I know what I'm doing wrong, man. I think I just need to live a little more hedonistically.
God.
I
Stop
was
it right
like,
now.
dude.
Like, seriously. Like, he looked you dead in the eye. And
Oh no, it was not a
It
bit.
was-
It was not a
Not
bit.
I know, right. You can't tell
He's a
sometimes.
comedian. Well, he's a comedian. He doesn't ever do bits. I don't know when he's gonna start, but he's
Comedian that doesn't do bits.
yeah, he doesn't do bits. I don't know
That's
when
tough.
he's waiting to do them, but anyway.
Hey man, that was a great bit. What are you talking about?
I'm just weird. No.
But yeah, he said that to me, and that's when I realized, like, oh, everyone is in their own world. Like the resolution that you make is from your worldview, right? And this is a person who said this to me who doesn't have a job. They don't work, and they were like, I think the key is to be more hedonistic.
Right, naturally. What else would
And
you
also,
wanna
like, to
change?
use the word hedonistic. Like, isn't that like who are you, Nero? Like, what, like the fuck? Like, Like that's like a crazy.
Is that a real?
thing
Is
to
that a real
say.
story?
Yes, that's a real story. I'll tell you who it was after this because I think both of you might know.
I think I know. I think I know.
I have an idea.
But
my God.
that opened my eyes because I realized, like, wow, people are really out to lunch, dude. People are really out to lunch.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like you could say a lot about me, but I mean, buddy, this is going to get 70 views. I mean, don't look at me like I don't know what the fuck's going on, okay? I know what the fuck's going on.
That's
here.
not 69. That's not 71. 70.
Yes, indeed.
That is 70.
Some people, dude, their whole worldview is so warped that when they create a resolution, it's based on all of these injustices that they're seeing. Because this is what I've realized. People play judge, jury, and executioner. They play all three. Like, you ever talk to somebody and they're like, you ever talk to somebody and then they make the call, like they'll be like, well, fucking, there was a long line to get on the train, so I'm not swiping. And you're like, what are you saying?
How did you get from that to that?
How did you get
How
there?
did you do that?
Like, how did you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
so crazy. Like, it's like when we used to go to Wawa with Anthony, and he would just steal candy bars, and he'd go, well, they're a corporation.
Yeah.
Like, what does that have to do
Okay,
with
but
it?
you're still robbing them.
Yeah, right. You're missing the point.
Like, what are you saying? And so that's what I've realized. Like, people like this, and especially comedians, especially crazy comedians, they just, preach it, girl. And they just, like, there's no... he's telling me these things, and he's telling me all these, like, well, you know, if I live more hedonistically, these bookers will respect me, and the comics will like me. I'll stop being a comics comic. You're not a comics comic, pal. I'll stop being a comics comic, and I'll be a comic everybody wants to see. And it's like, dude, what do people have to do to see things clearly? What do they have to do? My resolution is for everybody is to remove the noise.
I think that ties back to what you said about people doing things like resolutions, not for themselves but for everybody else. I think that's what that's like. Like in that situation, I think it's like, you know, you care too much about what other people think. And then
and it like cripples you sometimes, and you're like, why?
It cripples you like almost all the time.
It's stupid.
One of the classic things like we've talked about is like when you audition for something, it's like you don't try to do it to like what you think they want.
Right.
You do it your own way because that's what makes it unique.
Right. That's interesting.
As an actor.
As an actor.
I like
actors on actors.
As a non-actor and a non-comedian, I agree.
I think resolutions are easier if you're living in the middle of the country versus the coasts of the country.
Explain. I'm so interested to hear this.
Yeah, as a coastal elite, I really want to know.
Because that's why, man. Because there's a lot going on in New York City, all right? If
We
you
got a lot of
live-
things going for us.
Well, there's just a lot to do. Like you'll be like, I want to be a good person. And it's like you could get pizza and buy drugs and buy sex all from the same pizzeria. Like,
on the same block.
like on the same block.
Where
like
I got this coffee from.
Right, exactly. Like
They also got hookers in the back.
right. So it's like if you live if you live in I don't know what's a
Iowa.
good, if you live in Iowa,
That is a fine state, by the way.
it is a fine state.
I'm sure it's great.
It's great.
Can
I'm
I
sure
tell
it's
you
great.
something?
I'm sure it's great.
The bit here, because I know it's going to be lost on everyone on YouTube because everyone's so fucking smart on that platform. Hey guys, the bit is that the joke is on me, okay? The bit is that people who live in New York are scumbags, and the bit, because it's satirical and comedy, okay? Am I speaking too fast? The bit is that people who live in the middle of the country have quieter, calmer, simpler lives. Because they're not because they're stupid, actually because they're smart. Because they look at a place like New York City and go, this is complete hoop and holler. New York City was founded by Dutch guys who wanted to sling pelts, and then it was perfected by mobsters and guineas who were taking money off the top of everybody. That's why we have broker fees here. Everywhere else in the country, there's no broker fee. But there's a broker fee in New York City. Why? Because that was grandfathered in. That was a practice that was grandfathered in because there used to not be a broker. It was your boy Sal, and he knew Mario, and he knew Marie, and Marie had a room. So if you want to get that, you got to pay $5,000 because he takes 3 and he takes 2, and then we give a little bit to Marie. That's all this is now, folks. Okay? So everyone in Iowa, okay? Relax, okay? I know you're not going to make it to New York City. You don't got any money. But that's the joke, okay? I think that people who live in the middle of the country can do a resolution better because there's less distraction and there's more accountability. So a place like New York City, you move to a place like New York City and you think there's a lot of accountability because you go, this is a big city. This is a lot of moving pieces, right? And you think that. You go, okay, well, every bus has got to be on time because if one bus isn't on time, that's going to throw everything off, right? Well, every train has to be on time because if not, then everybody's fucked.
Makes sense, right?
Is that the case? No. No, it's not. So,
Why would it be?
what I'm saying is there's less accountability here. This is such a big place that there's no accountability because there doesn't have to be accountability because there can't be accountability because it's impossible to account for everything.
Listen, I need my train running on time. I need to go to Williamsburg. And I need to throw axes. Like I'm
Exactly.
sorry, I need to throw an axe.
But
in
the
Williamsburg.
problem is there's too many people. So if you have a resolution here, right? I can go out on the street and go up to a guy and go, here's my resolution. I'll never see him again. Years from now, he'll be sitting and he'll be watching TV and go, I wonder if that guy ever stopped eating so much red meat. He'll say that. And he can't check because he lives in Iowa and he's here on vacation. When you live in a place like Iowa, okay, there's more accountability. You live in a place where everybody knows each other. Or maybe not everybody knows each other. But if you live in a town, I'll do you one better. We're all from Pennsylvania. If you have a resolution in our hometown, it's going to be a lot harder to act a fool or not follow it because it's a tighter community that knows each other.
People
more.
know about it.
People know about it.
Know what you're doing.
People know what you're doing. That's what I'm saying.
At the Wawa you're
Because
stealing from, they know
That's what
about
I'm
it.
saying because I almost said it.
As you take 5 out of that take 5,
Yes.
people are gonna know. They're gonna
People are
say.
gonna know.
They're gonna say, "Hey, I thought Tim was cutting back on the chocolate."
Yeah.
That's what I'm
God
saying.
You look great.
Dude.
No,
Thanks.
you don't
Thank
need to
you.
cut back.
Thank you.
And
That
here's
was-
the
that was
thing, guys.
rhetorical.
Here's the thing. The small town stuff is a different dynamic. So the small town stuff, the people want to look out for each other. That's not how it is in the city.
People do that,
So
yeah.
for example, in Iowa, you're going to tell somebody, man, I got to stop eating so much red meat. I don't even know if that's the Iowa.
Yeah, it sounds close enough. Yeah.
You're on the right
Sounds
track,
more like
yeah.
Texas, but like
Iowa, Texas.
Anywhere that's not New York is Texas.
Right. And anywhere
it's New York, California, Texas.
Yes,
pretty
and anywhere
much
that's
it.
not Texas, New York and California,
Yep.
is hell. So again, guys, you're better than me. Anyway,
That's a perfect opportunity for you to
different-
have a little like laugh track, just
Yeah,
like
right.
laugh. Yeah.
oh, I should get one
That's
of those.
a good investment.
That's a good investment.
Laugh.
Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is, when you're in a small town and you make a decision, I got to stop eating some more red meat. When you go
Just
to
like that.
when you go to one of the restaurants that is on your main street in your downtown, you're going to see a guy that you know who works there because you all live in the community together. And maybe you don't go to that restaurant, but maybe you every year have a car show and everybody in the town is in that car show and you know everybody. And guess what? That guy, he had a John Deere tractor that he sold you because he didn't need it anymore. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, we're from Pennsylvania. I know how this shit works, okay? Everybody knows each other. If you tell your pal that you got to stop eating red meat and then you go and order some red meat, he's going to go, now listen up, Tim, I'm happy to get you the red meat, but I thought you said you was going to cut back on that red meat. How about you have a chicken instead?
No red meat, please. Thanks.
Now
Thanks,
I kind of went
Doug.
like Southern Baptist black guy. that was like
Didn't know we were from Iowa to Georgia
what's
really
his name?
quick.
That's,
Georgia.
what's the guy that I love? Shannon Sharp. Oh, come on, Cat.
Oh,
come on,
Shannon
Cat. Oh, Cat, come on, Cat. So anyway,
Skip.
anyway, so what I'm trying to say is, word matters in a smaller town because in a place where you all know each other and a place where a community is tight-knit and the community is built on the basis of everyone in the community, your word is born, right? Your word matters. It carries weight. That's not the same in New York. Not only do people not remember you, if they do remember you because it's a place like New York, and it is hell, they'll actually encourage your bad behavior. So I'll give you an example. Who does remember you in New York? Who does remember you in New York? The deli guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say my laundry lady.
Your laundry lady.
She remembers.
Now listen,
Yep.
when you go
I know
into
where
the
this is
deli, on January 1st, is your deli guy going to go, hey, my friend, light balsamic vinaigrette salad for you?
No, I'd have to kill him if he did.
No, he's going to go, buddy, chopped cheese, everything on it,
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
mayo, right?
Yeah.
Extra mayo.
Usual?
Okay. Yeah, the usual.
Yes, we know.
That's what he's going to say because it's a different vibe here. It's
Extra mayo, Happy New Year.
And I'll tell you why. It's because he's not your friend. He is your friend, but he's a New York City friend. He's a city friend. He's an urban friend. He's a dense, coastal, elite, urban area that is unsustainable friend. He's the fun friend. And he's not the friend that you tell a resolution to. And he's not the friend that empowers you to resolve. Okay?
No, he wants to make a sandwich and he wants my money.
And he wants you to get the fuck out because you're not fucking friends.
Yeah.
So that's why I think a place like New York is funny because people who live here think they're all that and a slice of cheese. But yet, you're really not connected at all
No.
to a community.
And that's
And because you're not connected to a community here, why would you have any resolution? Because why would you reflect? Because there's nothing to reflect because you don't care about this community.
right. And I was curious. I was like, you've been here a little, you're relatively newish to the city. I mean, you've lived in cities before, but do you think your experience at all has changed and you felt any sense of community? Because like you can find community in your neighborhoods in the city, like that's obviously still a thing. But but at the end of the day, it's the guy at the deli who wants our sandwiches to be made ASAP, pronto.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be interested to hear your take, Alex. Well, actually, both of your guys, because both of you guys have both lived in Manhattan, the city, and Brooklyn. So I'd be curious to hear your differences between like those two boroughs.
Yeah, the more people doesn't mean the more community,
Not
Like
at all.
No, well, I guess you're saying more people as in more people
like
in Manhattan
more like
versus
just louder
Brooklyn?
on your street, more people in your building, more of that. Like that doesn't just mean you guys ignore
I-
each other. It just
I-
means another person.
Right,
who's
right. No,
there.
I was approaching it from like, is it actually the flip side? Like, is it more tight knit in like Brooklyn versus Manhattan because of just it not being that way? And I feel like Manhattan's a lot more. I mean, New York is just so diverse already, but like I feel like probably Manhattan's more diverse than like Brooklyn is. In terms of like even just people like transplants who are
So
living
actually,
here.
I'll answer you.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Really?
Queens is the most.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Queens.
Yeah.
Queens, fun fact.
Yeah.
This is a fun
You're
fact
right.
I always love to say. I say this on my Whatnot show all the time. Going by the metric of languages spoken, Queens is the most diverse place on the planet.
Yeah.
crazy.
You told me that.
Over
crazy. I love
900
that.
languages are
I love
That's
that so much.
crazy,
That's
dude.
insane.
and not just spoken, like stores, storefront, signs. Like what the fuck? That's why Queens is the best food.
Queens is fantastic.
Queens is the best food. Whatever you
but-
want, there's a neighbor. Like if you're like, I want Caribbean food, I want
Yes.
Korean food, I want.
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah,
like the
there's
most
a-
legit, like homemade.
Yeah. No, honestly, yeah. Watch. Fuck, that's delicious. Every place he's on like Flushing Avenue. I'm like, I gotta
of
get.
course,
Yeah.
of course.
But to answer your original question, I mean, I guess I would say, I feel like it's probably more the deli guy.
Oh yeah.
But also,
Oh, yeah.
like, I don't know. Is it naive to say that like that's kind of what I was expecting, in a sense?
No.
What do you mean?
no.
Like I'm like your sense of like community is. I mean, it's probably a different definition for a lot of people based on who you are. If you live in Iowa versus if you live in New York, or
Yeah,
if
shout
you're
out
from New York,
Iowa.
shout out Iowa.
Yeah, I like Iowa.
But-
Can everyone fucking relax? I put a video up I put a video up about how if it doesn't snow, it's not a holiday.
That was really funny.
Which is a fucking joke, you stupid fucks. And
No, I'm
so-
not joking. No, if it doesn't
Yeah,
snow,
I'm not
you're
joking.
no. If
And
it
so,
doesn't snow, then
and
it's
no,
not a
but it was so
holiday.
funny. Like people, I had a comment. He goes, because I go, if you live in Florida, if I name like 10 places,
Right.
and I got a comment. The guy DMs me, he goes, "Stay out of Florida, buddy." Are you like fucking stupid?
You don't have
dude?
to tell me twice.
But it's just like I want to genuinely. I'm sorry, we're going on a tangent right now.
That's hilarious.
Genuinely,
That's so funny.
genuinely. Do you think I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck about New York City.
Out of Florida, buddy.
I don't give a fuck about any of these arbitrary state lines. That are you stupid?
That's actually hilarious.
It's actually so fun. Like
I needed
so
that.
I mean,
funny.
it's like actually nuts because I'm like, dude, I get it. I've seen things before, and the internet's one thing where you see stuff and you're like,
Sure.
well, is this sarcasm? Is this like trolling? I can't tell.
Right, it's blurred at this
I
point.
mean, guys, can you fucking get a grip? And guess what? I'll do you one better. Let's say I did mean it. Who fucking? I'm a random person.
Yeah, exactly.
70 people watch the show. You're gonna be fine. No one's gonna not go to Florida because of what I said. Continue.
I don't even know where I was. That's totally
This
fine.
negative
That's totally fine.
No, I think
Yo.
I know what you were saying. Let me try to pick up where you left off and tell me if I'm getting the right.
Yeah,
idea.
okay.
Please.
People, when I first moved here, before I moved here too, I always thought, well, everyone has an idea of the city. For example, I have a
Yeah.
buddy, Sean, who has never been to New York City. Obviously, he knows about it. I remember when I moved to Brooklyn, I sent him a photo. Not even a photo. I took a photo, or no, I was FaceTiming him, and I was walking in Brooklyn. And he goes, "Where are you?" And I go, "I'm in Brooklyn." And he goes, "It's not the city." And I was like,
Right.
"Yeah."
It's not all skyscrapers.
But you don't like. But I would do the same thing. Like I live here, I forget. But I want to go like, bro. The city's like the smallest part. Manhattan is the smallest part of the whole thing. I'm like, Brooklyn and Queens are fucking massive. Like, but you forget. And I literally turn the camera, and he's like, that's like New York City. And I go, yeah. And you realize people don't. I think that there are different vibes, of course, in every borough. But to be honest, dude. I personally feel like I've only lived in Manhattan and Brooklyn, but I work in Queens, so I'm in Queens 5-6 days a week, and I spend a lot of time on Staten Island too because they have the best food. Everybody relax that too. Everybody's like Staten Island. They voted for Trump. Can you fucking relax? There's more to life than Trump, you fucking losers. God, go eat the pizza there and shut the fuck up. Anyway,
I'm crying.
So I feel like there is just a blanket New York City community feel over the 5 boroughs. I feel like they all pretty much.
Yeah.
I feel like they don't feel the same. Obviously, Greenwich Village is not like Staten Island, but everyone has that sort of like I'm a New Yorker identity to it, even though everything is very different. So to now circling back to your point, if Staten Island has a New Yorker vibe just like the Upper West Side does, what's the community? Do you think that, I guess my question is, we can use New York City as the basis to jump off, but it really is something that could be scaled to the whole world. Do you think that the world is almost too big now, or do you think that because of the internet, we are too connected to have a community? Does that make sense?
I think so.
I think that's interesting.
Because it's like, I think about, I saw a, I forget who he was talking to, but I was watching a Joe Rogan and he was talking to somebody and they were saying how when you live in a place like New York City or Los Angeles or Chicago, any
major
dense city,
major
Boston,
metro hub,
you live on top of each other. And this quote, this is the part that I love, where he said, people start to become a nuisance.
Oh yeah.
Where like, you walk around on the street, and especially here, I mean, we're like right in Midtown. We're right near Port Authority, all of this stuff. We're right near Port Authority bus terminal. Steve, if you want to come down from Pick Rights. Yeah, that's right, buddy. I'll put Tom Cruise all over your fucking face. So anyway.
I love Port Authority. It's great.
No, I love Port Authority. But what I'm saying is, it's so busy that like, anytime we record a hot dog hour and I leave, I'm always laughing because in my head I'm walking on the sidewalk going like, the fuck?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
on
fucking walk,
the
like-
way here, I was definitely behind a family who was not from here, and I made 2 attempts to pass and was unable to successfully.
That's not enough, dude. That's not enough.
Yeah, no, like it was it was like one of those like, fuck,
Yeah.
fuck, and then
And it sucks because they're so nice.
and then
Right.
And they're just looking,
trying
they're like,
to have vacation.
that's all it is.
it was like
They're
a
relying on
family of
something.
6.
Oh God, it's all.
I know, and I'm like,
Stop having kids.
have 2 kids.
I thought nobody had money. You
Yeah, I
know,
don't know.
right,
Well,
you're going to the most expensive city in the world.
You know, people in Iowa do, I guess.
People in Iowa
Yeah.
do, or were they all felt like Norwegians? They're like, we're saving money by cooking in the kitchenette in the Holiday Inn Express. Fucking freaks.
And then they go
Bring your own George Foreman grill into the Hilton Garden.
Dude, you've never done that? It's great.
Dude, yeah, it
Me and the Norwegians go way back.
Way back.
I feel like people are so connected now with the internet. Internet now that it's created that same sort of mindset of people who live in a city. Where now you're on the internet all the time, everything's accessible, people are accessible.
Yeah.
Now people are starting to become a nuisance. Like sometimes I'll open my phone and like when you're just bored and you do the checklist. Okay, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok. All right, what the fuck else do I do? Yeah. And you go on them and you go, why am I even I don't even care about what other people are doing.
Yeah.
Right.
Why am I
Yeah.
doing
wasting,
this?
yeah.
Like what
You're
is
just literally
even
wasting
happening?
time.
This thing has captured me.
Yeah, I mean it's
And-
designed to literally be addicting
Yeah.
like that. I think it's actually designed to literally waste everyone's time.
Well,
Truly.
it is.
Yeah,
Well,
and sell
it's
ads.
designed
It's-
to be used. It's
selling
designed,
ads.
which I'll be honest, people gotta chill out on the hate for social media platforms. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, let's hear this.
I am
Okay.
gonna be
Let's
honest.
hear the zag.
Let's hear it.
So here's why. 2 things can be true. This is a truth, right? These companies have created platforms that are manipulative and exploitive and addicting. That is 100% true. And they are bad people for doing that. And that's shame, right? No, I mean, listen, that's a shitty thing to do.
Sure.
That's a shitty thing to like preemptive, like premeditated, like engineer this thing. Like you're being very sneaky. You're definitely on a legality fringe, whatever. However, I feel like, what are we gonna do though? Like
Right.
as in.
Yeah, we all know it. We're still doing it. you know?
And the problem is like, what are we gonna do? Police them? Like as in, like, to me, it's the same mindset as being like, hey man, you know what? People shouldn't be dicks, but they are. And it's like, what are you gonna arrest someone for being a dick? Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, or what are you gonna fine them because they're rude? Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy.
I think it's
And I also think that, ironically enough, this does tie into resolutions because I think that so many years, not even years, generations of, excuse me, because our parents weren't like this, but we're old enough now to see, we're not old enough, like obviously millennials aren't in their 80s or something yet, but millennials are now, and especially older millennials like our brother, Nick, like they're old enough now to say like, okay, so the stuff that we did to kids when they were 12, they end up like this a lot of the time or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where I was going.
Yo, I was so locked in though.
I
I
was
was so
so-
locked in. I was like, this is gonna be good,
Hold
bro.
on, I had a point. Dead air.
I think
Old
I agree.
millennials.
I think what
start
I was
talking, I'll remember.
what I was thinking this whole time was that I agree with you. I think it just comes down to discipline.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to say. What I was going to say was this. We,
Nailed it.
every other thing is treated like that. I think that this obviously is a different situation because everyone has a cell phone now and whatnot. Like, so it is a little different, and like kids have cell phones, and like, you know, like alcohol is available, but you got to be 21. Like this is like anyone can make an Instagram account. You know what I mean? And like, it's kind of weird. So it's like, do you think that like, I almost feel like I go both ways because I go, hey man, it's not Mark Zuckerberg's fault that his idea works.
Right.
Like you can't. Do you see what I'm saying? Like he's not sitting there going like, well, maybe now he is going like, and then we'll make him this.
But when he started, it probably didn't come from a place like that, right?
Right,
It
but I'm
developed
saying,
into that.
but,
That's what it
but
is,
here's the
but-
thing: even if it did,
No, it's
he's
like
allowed to do that. And thank you, because I just remembered what I was going to say. We are the first generation that really
We grew up with it.
and well, so I'm pivoting off of that, and then I'll come back to it. I'm saying millennials, I think, are the first generation that really took on. There's no what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's not a faux pas to go to therapy.
Right.
It's not a faux pas to take medication or to like to address like, hey, you know what? I'm a little bit like this, and I got to do this or whatever. Sometimes I think that has been so beat over our heads that now we've become helpless. And now, like, you know how everything's therapy speak now? And you know how, like, people, like, there's nothing wrong with loving yourself. But you know how that's, like, the thing now? Like people go, like, well, I love myself, so I'm allowed to shoot you in the head.
100%.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
they're
it's like,
using, yes.
Right.
Yes.
So it's like,
Yes.
I feel like that's what's happening too right now with these platforms, because part of me feels like, and I only can say this because I do this. So I don't really do this with social media, but I do this with sleeping. So here's my example, right? I don't have good sleep hygiene. That's on me. Like, I eat late at night, or I keep myself up because I want to do something stupid, or whatever. Or I know I got to get up early, but I don't go to bed early. So I'll get into the throes of it and go, oh my God, what's wrong? I'm not sleeping. Why is life like this? But then it's like, yeah, but buddy, it's because you're not doing it.
It's controlling what you can control.
Right. So my thing is, like, I feel like people with the Instagram and stuff, like, I get it and I feel bad. And I've gone on Instagram and, like, here's my thing. I'm not a girl, right? Like, I look at like your body and I'm jealous. Obviously.
As you should, yeah,
But,
of course.
But for my world, I do comic things. I go on and then I see a comic go, oh, I'm filming something with OnlyFans. And it's like that sounds like a joke. It's not. OnlyFans is doing comedy and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And it's nice. It's like a multicam 4K, 15-minute set. Looks
Yeah.
good. So that's my, like, other hot girl. I see that and go, oh, dude, what the fuck? I'm a piece of shit.
I do the
dude.
same thing.
And you probably do. I'm sure you have friends who go, dude, I'm assisting Steven Spielberg. And you go, what the fuck? I'm like a piece of shit, I guess, you know? And then they go, dude, I got a leading role. It's a 2-hour movie. It's studio backed.
Yeah.
And you go, well, I'm a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
So
100%.
But that's not Mark Zuckerberg's fault. Like,
Right,
do you see what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like, it's
Exactly.
like, I can't, that's actually very childish and immature to be like, fuck the platform. Like, literally, there's an old saying, don't hate the player, or not, I'm sorry, don't
hate
shoot the messenger.
Right.
Zuckerberg and Facebook is just the messenger. It's just a platform that's telling you this.
Right.
It's not their fault. Does that mean they could do more? Yes. But I think people need to stop. Like, everyone I talk to is like, I can't, just the algorithm. It's like, all right, well, then change the algorithms. But you can't. Yeah, well, then get off.
Well, and actually that's hilarious because the algorithms literally work based on, like, what you look at and like, what you search.
They're
So,
keeping
like,
you on.
and that's how it's designed to do it. So it literally is. It is your own fault. That
It
you're
is your
doing
own fault.
Yeah.
I mean, I think so much. Well, I think that, but even just a lot of things in general, I feel like I've learned have just been like, it's just you in your own way that's stopping you from doing whatever you want to do.
You're your own worst enemy.
You're your own worst. Yeah, you're your own worst enemy, and I think it's especially that way in anything creative like we do.
Yes.
Like it's cranked up to like 1,000%.
Yeah, dude, like, what if something fun-
but I think it extends. No, but I think it extends to a lot of things. I mean, just think about even the discipline of being like, you know, I'm gonna get my life together January 1st. Like, why? You know,
You're just going to do it January 1st?
so January 1st is just gonna be a click.
There we
Yeah,
go,
it's
yeah.
like you know, yeah, it's
I agree.
it's exactly
and that's
like that.
what my
Yeah.
monologue was about, because I always wake up on New Year's Day and I'm like,
Who cares?
weird and
Yeah,
stupid.
it's just not even. It doesn't even feel real.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, dude,
Yeah.
100%. Like, you want to know something funny? Like, I used to do a thing. I still do it sometimes. I'm trying to get better at it. But for example, you're your own worst enemy. I have had clips before that I won't post because for what, like I'll be like, oh, like Tuesday's not a good day for like a sketch. Sure. It's like,
Sure,
what?
sure.
What are you talking about? What? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? But I'll
day's
go
a
like,
good day.
oh, well, should I post stand up on like a Friday? Like, are they gonna?
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking
I-
about?
I mean, what do you think about that?
Yeah.
the clip that I posted from the film I did on Instagram that like
At the real Nick Libutti.
please hire me.
Hire
But
me,
I
he's
was
cute.
I was sitting on that clip for months. And
Wow.
I also
Months?
but I say I am guilty of the whole like not liking social media. Like I say it a lot. I say it a lot in terms of like if I was doing something else, if I had a different choice of profession of what I was trying to do, I don't think I would use Instagram at all because
Yeah,
I don't, and this is just like I personally, I've gone in very ebbs and flows in terms of like feeling the need to just like post pictures
Yeah.
of just like what I'm doing.
Yeah, do you feel like you need to? Right.
Right.
It's like, oh, if I'm not doing it, if I'm not showing
yeah.
it,
Well, right, and I think it's different in terms of like career wise of like, you know, anything, acting, comedy,
Sure.
whatever. Like you have to self market yourself. You literally have to. So like that I feel like is what that's what I pretty much use it for almost entirely. And so, but even with that being said, and being like, you know, I always repost things. I mostly do stories and not hard posts, but like that particularly, like I was sitting on that
the grid,
I know.
on the grid.
on the grid.
It's either on the
But-
grid or the story.
But no, truly, like there was something about that where I was sitting on that clip for months, and I have a website I put up there. I'm like, no problem, whatever. There was something about Instagram, and I think it just being like, you know, people that follow me that I know from so many different things. People I used to work with, people I went to high school with, people I went to college with, you know, my girlfriend's family and parents like follow, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where I'm
dude.
like,
Aunt
I don't know.
Nancy's on
I think
there.
that, and
Nancy's
there's
on there.
something about it where I was, like it literally for the longest time just being like, I don't know, just like doesn't feel right. And then like a couple weeks ago, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like the whole point of this is that you want to be exposed.
Yeah.
Actually,
You want to connect with
yeah.
others, and you
You want to just expose yourself, you know, and like, yeah.
Anybody can expose themselves tonight.
So guys, I think that
one of
this
the
is what,
Libuttis.
and this is what I think this all comes down to. This is what I think this all really kind of wraps up and comes down to. I think that the problem or the solution is not in not having a resolution or not having I know, guys, I was kidding. It's not about not having a resolution. It's that I think your resolution should not be about yourself. Your resolution.
I like that a lot.
Your resolution should be about others, or if it is about yourself, it should be how you can be of better use to others or be of better use to a community that you care about.
okay.
And then I believe that that would create a domino effect where you would then find more fulfillment and happiness. Like, for example, I could say, I love comedy. Maybe my resolution could be to go to more friend shows and support them.
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah,
Right?
100%.
And
And
that
it's
can
like,
help you be a
because
better
that
comic.
way, that is a way to help me get more comedy. Just exposure, be exposed to more comedy,
Yep.
meet more people, support people. And because we all know how life works, you have to find the genuine part of something, and then you'll get an opportunity or you'll get some sort of reward, or the universe will throw you a bone. So I think that the resolution shouldn't be, and here's what it is, right? The resolution isn't just, oh, I'm going to eat more broccoli. The resolution is, I'm going to eat more broccoli because I'm going to take care of myself better so I can be a better husband. You know what I mean? Or I am going to eat better because I'm cloudy and I can't think straight at work, and I want to do better at the job. So I'm going to do better by myself to do that.
Yeah.
That's what I think it comes down to.
I think the resolutions themselves, like literally, like, well, first everyone should eat their vegetables. I
Yes,
will
eat
say
broccoli.
that. Please, like, eat vegetables. But I think to that point too, Alex, like I think what you pointed out is really good, because I think the resolutions themselves, like, people are, people are. It's coming from the right. Like they have the right intention,
Right.
But they don't have the
they're
right.
confused.
They don't have the right like reasoning to back it. Like you're saying, it's like being, exercising, like taking care of yourself, like that is a good thing. You should do that, but it's like
regardless of the month,
right.
regardless
You
of
should
the
do
year.
it regardless of the month, and you should do it for the right reasons. Yeah. And I think that's where people like. I think people's hearts are in the right place, but their intention, they don't have the right intentions behind it. And I think that's.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what am I getting that?
100%.
Okay.
Closing remarks, Tim.
oh God,
No, say what you're ever going to say.
no,
but we are going to wrap up soon.
I was just gonna say, it's like I don't work out, and I probably should, but I'm not gonna use this Thursday as a reason to. You know,
Yeah.
should drink less. I probably won't. January's gonna be crazy.
January's going to be
January's gonna be nuts.
Not for some of you dry Januaryers though.
January's gonna
Are you doing dry January?
No.
Yeah, fuck
Heck no.
Fuck no.
I could never.
We don't do dry January. I don't have a problem.
Hey, stay out of Florida, buddy.
Stay out of Florida.
stay out of Florida.
Dude.
I have an Iowa story. Can I share it real quick?
Share your Iowa story. We're going to wrap it up.
So one time I was actually I was leaving your apartment, going back to Philly, and I was at Port Authority bus terminal, and there was an older couple wearing, literally, I think they were wearing like Iowa State like t-shirts or something, and they were asking for directions. They were asking two NYPD cops like directions or something. And he was like, "Oh yeah, you got to go down whatever." And they're like, "Oh, thank you so much." And the lady goes, or no, I'm sorry, it was an elderly couple, and they had like a younger daughter with them. Right. And they're like, the lady's like, "Can we get a picture with you guys?" And
Wow.
and the cop and the NYPD cop goes, "Yeah, I guess."
Of course.
He goes, "Yeah, why not?"
Opportunity.
Yeah, because, dude, no one ever, if you're a cop in New York City, like, excuse me, could we kill you brutally?
Yeah.
Could we murder you?
They go,
Oh shit.
they go, "You're on camera. I'm filming you."
right,
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah,
They're like,
usually they don't ask for a picture. They just go, "You're on camera.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
filming you." Ah!
dude, it was the funniest thing. That guy felt like a celebrity.
Good.
Yeah, that
Well,
guy.
hey, listen, man, shout out to the NYPD.
Shout out
friend of the
NYPD.
show and a chief investor of the show, too.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
NYPD.
We support.
Eric Adams. Zoran Mamdani is going to send us a check in the mail next week.
We just talked
Guys,
to people.
listen, it's New Year's Eve. If you're still watching this, go out and do something with people that care about you, okay? That's what this resolution is. My resolution for all of you listeners is not that you run more, that you eat more vegetables, that you talk more, that you sleep more, that you talk less, that you blah, 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 blah. No. My resolution to you, it's that you get a fucking clue and you share the fucking show. God. Resolutions. Closing thoughts.
Oh man. Eat more broccoli.
Eat more broccoli.
That's where I'm at. You guys convinced me to eat more broccoli. So
And Nick, what about you?
My resolution?
Yes.
You asked me this earlier, and I tried to punt it off to him to parlay it, and I still haven't thought of something. I think for me,
Resolution could be think of a resolution.
think of a resolution. I think for me, it's wanting to make sure to keep tabs. That sounds like really bad, but like keep tabs on better flow. Keep in touch better. Maintain and keep in touch with like people that don't live near me, like in New York.
Oh, very
Sure.
nice.
Family,
I
friends,
like
and all
I
that.
like
Yeah.
that.
I think I like to think I do a good job of that. So maintain that. But always do better.
I've seen you maintain your flow before, and God, your hair is crispy.
Stop.
It just
I
looks
lettuce
so
on
need
bread.
I need a
good right
haircut
now.
so
No,
bad.
you don't.
I watched. Kristen and I watched Limitless last night.
Bradley
And in the
Cooper's
beginning,
hair.
like when he's like a starving writer living in like the Lower East Side, and his hair looked like mine, and then he starts taking the pill, and he's like shaves, like gets his hair cut, starts working out. I'm like, fuck, he starts eating his broccoli. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get. I was like, that looks like
So,
me.
folks, what can we say?
I'm crying.
Be like Bradley Cooper, huh? Be like Bradley Cooper.
Brad.
He looks great in a black shirt, in a black form-fitting shirt. And that's all I have to say about that. Folks, With much love and admiration, we will see you in 2026. It's been a hell of a year. Hot Dog Hour has grown, and it's only growing thanks to you folks at home. And I know that we have fun, and I am very sarcastic, and I'm always joking around, but I am not joking around when I say this. Every single person who has watched and shared and liked and commented, even if it's something bad, because the algorithm don't care, that still means engagement, baby. I am very grateful for all of you. I am a stupid airhead idiot who is a stand-up comedian who is from Pennsylvania. And I think I can hawk it with the big dogs. That we will see, but it will only be possible, and it only is possible right now, thanks to all of you. So with that, I bid you all adieu, with much love and admiration. Alex Libutti signing out. But fuck Iowa! Ha ha!
Have you ever seen their windmills? They got some nice windmills in Iowa. Yeah, I drove through it once.
Nice.